Harmful smoke is continuing to overtake New York City as the aftermath of Canadian wildfires extends its drift south. New York City now one of the worst places in the world in terms of air pollution at the moment. This as there are more than 400 fires raging north of the border in Canada, smoke drifting southwards. It's affecting lots of Canada as well, affecting lots of the East Coast, but drifting west and south and really spreading over a broad swath of areas. And here in New York City, schools have canceled outdoor activities. That's happened where I live in New Jersey as well, on concern about this harmful air.
Yeah, and a lot of people are getting kind of a crash course on AQI, air quality index here, and it runs essentially, it's a range of 0 to 500. Even I am learning more about this, even as we speak, and the air quality, just looking through some of the areas in New York right now, I mean, they're in ranges of excess of 163 for my friends in Bushwick, Maspeth even seeing 154 right now, and that is in the red category as it would typically be defined. Anything kind of below 50 is where it's a good reading. But right now we are in excess of 150 in some areas in New York.
And what strikes me about this is something that happens in other parts of the world on a relatively regular basis. Right now, actually, the air quality in Beijing is better, considerably better than it is here in the New York area because of this. But this is something that happens on the West Coast because of wildfires. It happens in places like China, happens in places like India. Obviously, this is something that is linked to some degree to climate change, the increase in wildfires, both because of lightning strikes and because of humans setting fires that then get out of control because of dry conditions. My point is, if people who are in positions of power and decision makers experience this more frequently, maybe then something will actually, that will spur some action to address some of these problems in a more profound way.
Sometimes you need to experience it firsthand too.
Maybe so, but I don't think that a couple days is maybe going to move the needle. It would have to happen
Well,
more
let's
often.
hope there are no serious issues or casualties long term that come about from this. We'll continue to track this and bring any major updates your way.